You're now watching Double Op Pause, a daily operational pause to upload some positivity to your brain housing group to make life a little better. All right, good evening, everybody, and welcome to another edition of Double Op Pause. Today, we're still working on how to win friends and influence people. We're talking about the 3 principles of handling people. The first one we talked about was don't criticize, condemn, or complain. The second one we talked about was being honest and sincere with your appreciation. And the third one today we'll talk about is arousing the other person in eager want. Dale Carnegie is quoted as saying, "Personally, I'm very fond of strawberries and cream, but I've found for some strange reason fish prefer worms." Dale Carnegie. So in the Marine Corps we have a lot of acronyms. We use a lot of acronyms in the military in general. One of them is WIFM, what is in it for me? And they taught us to do this at recruiter school that I went to. When you're giving a speech or you're giving a brief or death by PowerPoint, you want to make sure that you start off with your WIFM, what's in it for me, so people have a reason to pay attention to stay engaged. And that's what we want to do with these folks, is find out what it is that's going to keep them engaged. And another good acronym that's relatable and pertinent here is BLUF, bottom line up front. People like to know the bottom line up front. What we need to do is learn other people's interests and then give them that which they're interested in. In order to get people to respond to us, follow Dale Carnegie's advice. Before you speak, stop, pause, and ask yourself, how can I make others want to do this? Then ask yourself these 3 questions. 1, do I know enough about them? If not, engage them in conversation. Remember, the person asking the questions is in control of the conversation and guided the steering. Second question you want to ask yourself is, what is most important to them? Look for a change of mood or even a smile will indicate a topic or area that they're interested in. A good example is if anybody's ever been skydiving, right? I love skydiving, and you can ask them if that topic came up. Do you remember what it? Ask them. Do you remember what it felt like for your first jump? And you're gonna get an emotional response, and you're gonna develop a friend there right there as well. The third question you want to ask yourself is, how do I get them to want to do it? You have to tie in what they want with what you want and create a mutually beneficial agreement. It's called a win-win. You can do a win-win-win in some situations, so always look for that. Remember, we've got to meet people where they are, not where we want them to be. And what's important here is, again, is the definition of influence is getting somebody to do something they wouldn't have done if you hadn't been there to influence them. Oh no, Mama. Mwah. Kiss it. So sorry guys, but it's kids. That's what we have. They're beautiful. They're a blessing. They don't interrupt us. They're just part of our lives. You know, great. Anyhow, so what we want to find is the need behind the need, right? So maybe somebody wants to make extra money, but what for? They want to travel the world. They need to buy a house, a car. You're trying to retire a mom, a parent, sick family member, whatever it is. And you can find that out by asking probing questions. Not closed-end questions, yes or no's, but open-ended questions to get them to talk. And then once you identify what you believe is in need, then you're going to check for clarification. You check back with them. So what you're saying is you need to make extra money? Yes, I need to make extra money. Well, what for? I'm really trying to buy a house. I don't want to rent anymore. Roger that. Okay, so you need to make extra money so you can buy a house and get out of your current throwing your money away to the landlord every month. Am I right? Yes. Okay, so that's how we do it. You repeat it back to them. You sell it. You got to find their why. What is hurting you? Your why has got to be strong enough to make you cry. Not only if you don't achieve it, but if you do achieve it out of celebratory overwhelm, right? Your why has got to be something that gets you up early in the morning and keeps you up late at night, right? Your why is that's your definite chief aim, your white, hot, burning desire. That's what we've got to find with these folks in order to be able to create in them an eager want. With that, I hope you guys all learned something, and God bless you. Thanks for watching Double Op Pause. Don't forget to like and subscribe and to share our content. God bless you.